Hey everyone, and welcome to another Wrote for a Q video, and this time we're going to look at another Hendry challenge from his snooker skills challenges that he's doing against other pro players over on his channel. I'm very much enjoying those videos that he's doing. I think they're pretty good, and actually the individual skills challenges that he shows do actually make pretty good practice routines. And the one I'm going to take a look at today is the 15 reds along a line in the center of the table. So very similar to the any order lineup that I normally do as a sort of warm up, but this time it's against the clock. And in his rules, basically, you get a point for every red potted, and you get an extra 10 points if you pot them all in under 90 seconds. Now, I must admit, when I filmed mine, I misunderstood the rules, and I didn't realise that when people were missing a red, it was either being taken off the table or ignored, and you're only supposed to pot the reds that are still in the line. And you'll see in the two attempts that I've got to show you today that I didn't play it like that. I actually played to pot all of the reds, even the ones I missed. I then played to pot again wherever they ended up on the table. So it's maybe not quite so comparable to the ones you see on Stephen Hendry's skills challenges, but we're going to take a look anyway, and maybe in the future I'll do them differently. But the only thing I'd say in my defence is I don't have an extra person there to remove the reds after they've missed, so they're kind of going to be in the way. So I don't know what's the best thing. Let me know in the comments what you think is the best thing to do when there's only me there. I don't really want to break up my rhythm by stopping to remove a red that I've missed. Anyway, I've got two attempts to show you, as I said, and they were filmed on 2 consecutive days. I was only doing 1 or 2 attempts each practice session, and I wasn't actually timing in the room. It wasn't until I got back and did the editing that I worked out exactly how fast they were. That's mainly because I don't have somebody to start and stop a timer in the room with me, so I just basically do it as fast as I can, and I know when it feels fast, basically. So let's take a look at the first of these attempts, which was filmed on the 5th of April, so only a couple of days ago. Here we go then. They're maybe not the straightest of line you've ever seen, but never mind. And you see the timer at the bottom is seconds, and I haven't put milliseconds or hundredths of a seconds on because I don't think I'm going to be getting anywhere close to the 90 seconds somehow. So let's do it in seconds. So far so good, not missed yet. Nice little screw back shot. Now, sort of in 2 minds what to play here. I've got a chance of one of those 2 reds to the top of the table, but they're a little bit more tricky, and I don't know. It took maybe just too long to think about it. Really, you can't. Excuse me. You can't really stop and think on this sort of challenge, can you? Really, so not ideal, but. Kind of when I was doing this, I was at the time I was thinking more about actually the clearance and how fast it was. Forgetting that actually people were playing on, and it's a point per red basically, and people play on when they miss, and Stephen or whoever removes the red from the table, so it's not in the way. The missed red. Whereas I was just basically playing to pot them all, so even though I missed that red, I'm still expecting myself to pot that red at some point. So that's what I'm doing. So it's not really a comparable effort compared to the ones you see on Stephen's channel. That's a bit of a disappointing pot there. Should have got that in. So I've now missed 2, but still going to have to pot those 2 reds. But that's more like it. So I've got a choice of 2. Stopping to chop my cue. Don't know. I'm not exactly rushing, really, as I say. It was more trying not to miss. I didn't get through the ball there, so I've kind of just left myself in no man's land there. So probably going to try and take on this one to the left corner that I missed already once. Pretty happy with that pot. Didn't quite get enough topspin on it to get better on this red to the right middle, but I am on it. But have I got too much angle to hold for one of the remaining reds, or do I have to come on and off the black cushion? Oh, I played that pot. I wasn't thinking I would play that pot. Pardon me. So there's another red missed, and that's gone awkward near the baulk cushion, which is not ideal. So I could use this red to play for it. That's what I've done. Going to need to come around the back of it though, because I hit too hard. No, maybe nudged it on. Well, it's tricky, it's close, but the cue ball and the red are close, but I can just slick. Well, I I think I was playing to cut that in, but massively under hit it. And I've cannoned that other red to be a little more awkward than it was. And left the cue ball on the cushion, so not exactly... Trust me when I say the second attempt is better than this, by the way. But happy with that pot, with the cue ball caught, tucked under the cushion, and left myself a chance of this red with a chance to get onto the red that's near the black spot. So can I get this down? I cannot, but I do get nicely on the red by the black spot. Or nice-ish. Would have had a nice angle to go up for the last, what would have been the last red if that other red had gone in. But, well, there you go. It was a nice angle. So it was a pretty good pot and perfectly on that red if it was the last one. But now I'm not perfect because I think I'm pretty straight and I need to somehow get out for this last red. Have I got just a little bit of an angle that I can get through it? I do just. But left myself a testing final pot to this bottom right hand corner. So taking my time, obviously I know I'm well over 90 seconds at this point, so I'm not rushing, just trying to get the routine finished. But I do miss it. Or do I? Has it fluked it? No, it's not got the legs, so again left myself another tricky pot, probably harder than the pot I've just missed. But can I get this into the middle, or do I play a double? I do play a double. And it goes in. So yeah, that was the first attempt. Definitely not very fast and missed a few reds there, but it is at least a benchmark to aim for, and it's why I'm including a second attempt, because literally a day later I did a much better attempt. But I did want to include the first attempt just to show you where I was when I first attempted it. Before we look at that attempt though, please do like the video by clicking the thumbs up button down below if you do like the video. And if you're watching this video without being subscribed, which is a few of you, then do consider subscribing to Rope for Q. It doesn't cost anything and it does really help this channel grow and get my videos out to a wider audience. But for now though, let's take a look at this second attempt, which was filmed on the 6th of April, so just yesterday, and just a day after that first attempt, and you'll see quite a difference, I hope. So yeah, it looks very similar, but trust me, it is a day later. I've got a different t-shirt on and everything, but basically starting in the same place with the same shots, but I played that one much nicer so I can get a really nice run at stunning or screwing these in. But that's the end of those three, but I am still on a pot to the middle, just stopping to chalk my cue. So again, just looking to screw this one just off straight, aiming to land on one of these reds, not really playing for any particular, just playing for an area. But I'm playing for that one in particular, so just going to top through this one slightly, or stun run through this slightly to get on one of the reds to the left corner. I'm also I am on one to the middle as well, so maybe I'll take the one to the middle. I am going to take the one to the middle because it's easy just to... Well, I've got the angle to get back up for one of the three that I've left, although I've just not quite hit that hard enough. Could have done with being another sort of 6 inches off the cushion, and then I nearly fall over. Looking at the timer on the lights, I realise there's only a minute left, and I nearly managed to trip over and go head over heels, but I did manage, so I have to stop and put a coin in the meter, which is annoying, but I'll keep the video rolling so you can see the timer. But I played a pretty nice shot, so I'm on a choice of reds here, one to the left corner or several to the middle basically. But I'm going to take this one to the left corner because I can just roll through and then I'll have a choice of reds to the right middle. And haven't missed one yet, still got 6 left though, so can I get another one in? Yeah, just a gentle run through shot, and left myself a shot of this one to the right, left corner, but I'm a little bit high on it, but I do think I could just get enough screw to get back for one of these reds to the left middle, which I have done. Pretty happy with that shot. Now, what sort of an angle have I got on this top of the top of these two reds? Am I going to have to... Yeah, I'm going to stun across for one of the other two reds. So I couldn't hold for... Well, I could have maybe held for that red into a corner pocket, but couldn't get onto it to a middle pocket. But I played that shot pretty nicely. Now this one, I'm going to take the high one, and hopefully I can just get an angle on this second last red. But I've just run a little bit too far. I'm a bit high on this red, so I'm going to hit it hard with a top spin, try and get twice across the table, and it just climbs back out of the pocket. Otherwise, I played that fairly well to get on this last red, which is really disappointing. And then just, I don't know, I just took my eye off that one a little bit. So disappointed that I missed that red. And then two minds what to do here. Not sure which red to play for. Probably could have played for that first red, but instead of going round and then have to run around the table again. Which means, obviously I was nowhere near getting the 90 seconds anyway. But Still, under 3 minutes, pretty happy with that attempt, and definitely something that I can improve on. 15 reds is definitely fun, and actually doing it at pace kind of, I don't know, maybe helps a little bit because you don't overthink each shot. You just kind of play it on instinct, I guess. And it may be worth trying on the 21 any order lineup because I still haven't cleared that routine, and I haven't really got close since my last personal best. So maybe playing a little bit faster where I've got less time to think might be an option to. Anyway, I'm going to keep trying on this 15 reds one at pace because I do want to clear it. I think I will hopefully clear it fairly soon and set a time for when I've cleared it, and that will be a benchmark maybe you guys to try and beat. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you want to see me have a go at another one of Stephen Hendry's challenges, well, in this video I try and perfect the safety shot challenge where you've got to hit a red off the black spot and then get the white round 3 cushions and back onto the baulk cushion, hitting either 1 or 5 reds. So give that a go. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video, which will probably be next weekend.